Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for December 2020. This reading is a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. So there will be 4 cards all drawn from the major arcana. So let's see what we get for you, Aries, for December 2020. Okay, so the first card out is going to be your strength. Okay, how lovely. We have the Fool. Second card out is going to be your weakness, or the weakness. Okay, we have Hierophant in the reverse. So there's perhaps an element of recklessness emerging here, Aries. Okay, let's keep going. Opportunity. Strength in the reverse. Oh, we can't see her head. Want to see her head. Okay. Opportunity, and lastly, threat. Okay. The Tower. Right. Well, as I said, the Fool, empty mind, whole fresh start, wonderful, wonderful, everything's fine, nothing to worry about, woohoo, let's go. Okay. So there's your strength. Wonderful. I mean, you know, it's the first card out. You're the first sign of the zodiac. So you're in your own energy. And that is in and of itself a strength, even though strength has turned up in the reverse here. But we'll come to that later. Wonderful, wonderful. So there's a real feeling of, being at one with yourself, Aries. In a sense, anything else that comes out in this reading can be countered by that. Very pleased to see that. Okay, now moving on to the weakness, Hierophant in reverse. So I would say, in the context of this, I would say perhaps a disregard for the rules, a disregard for convention, a disregard for what other people think, and perhaps some sort of sense of a rules-based structure having been removed somehow or other from you, freeing you up to really embody this this Fool energy. However, this is here in the position of the weakness, so there is an invitation here to not completely let go of this sense of liberation embodied here in the Hierophant in the reverse. I mean, if this was here in the strength position rather than the weakness position, it would be, you know, it would be just really lovely. It's like, right, okay, some sort of pressure, some kind of oppressive structure has been lifted from me, so, you know, there's wonderful freedom. But it's here as a weakness, so it's a warning to not go too far with this Fool energy. Okay, so just kind of maybe rein in the sort of anarchic spirit a little bit. Okay, opportunities, strength in the reverse. Very interesting. Strength in the reverse is, God, there's a real theme coming here. Strength in the reverse is about not working too damned hard, Aries, to kind of really analyze or kind of limit yourself in terms of just basically doing what the hell you want. Okay, because the strength card is about the adult in us overpowering, frankly, as we see happening in this card, overpowering the child in us, the child that just wants what it wants, when it wants it, how it wants it, and if it doesn't get what it wants, it's just going to throw a hissy fit. That's the lion. And being overpowered and civilized by the lady here. So this is the point in the tarot cycle, card number 11, where you sort of realize basically that if you're going to get anywhere, if you're going to achieve anything, you're going to have to kind of manage yourself in that way, and that just like rampaging around asking for what you want and demanding what you want isn't actually going to get you anywhere. But here, it's here as an opportunity in the reverse. So it really does link up really beautifully with this Fool energy. It's just like there are some gains to be had here from allowing your real kind of gut self to kind of bubble up in a nice way and tell you what it is you truly want. And I do think from this, I do see from this, you will get some useful data in that respect to take forward with you through December and into the future. There is something to be gained here in this card, in this opportunity here of strength in the reverse. As I say, from not being too kind of rules bound on yourself. However, don't forget, this is a weakness. This overturning, this kind of throwing the rule book out the window. This is a weakness. So there's a really interesting juxtaposition here between abandoning yourself to yourself and just allowing whatever it is you want to bubble up through you, and without sort of going, oh no, but I can't do that, or so and so wouldn't like it, or oh, when I did that in the past, something bad. No. Fresh. It's fresh new thinking. And it's about what you want. Deep down. Deep down. Okay, now the threat here is the Tower. So there really is here, this is about balance. You know, what you want deep down is never really wrong. You're never wrong to want what you want, Aries. Never. But it's about how you manage that want, how you manage that desire, how you manage that motivation and that will. And the threat here is that if you mismanage it, okay, if you go too far with this Hierophant in the reverse, which is your weakness here, of just disregarding the rules, the upshot could be that what you have already built in your life here in the Tower could be, because this is a threat, could be kind of damaged in a truly tragic way. And I'm not talking about the scale of it, I'm talking about the nature of it, because tragedy is when we bring about our own undoing by our own weakness. Hierophant in the reverse, disregarding the rule book. So I think the message here, Aries, is that what you want, represented in this lion and represented in the Fool here, what you want is what you want. Okay, it might not be applicable to others. And the reason I'm saying that is because of this Hierophant energy here is about the collective rule book, the collective moral code, the kind of the moral code with which we deal with other people, and to which other people are possibly looking when they decide how to deal with you. So let your gut, let your instincts, let your deeper self here, represented by the lion in the strength card here, let it speak. I won't say let it roar. Yeah, let it speak. Okay, Give it some freedom, because there's definitely room here in the Fool card to explore new avenues. Let it speak, let it have a walk around, but don't let it roar, because if you let it roar because you believe that it just doesn't matter because the rules don't apply to you and why should they apply to anyone, you might come a cropper. Right, thank you for watching, Aries. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Namaste.